Hey everybody, Scott Steen with Winners and Winers, coming to you live from the Marv Albert Studio, deep in the bowels of the Winners and Winers Sports and Entertainment Complex, to bring you my Deep Three for today, December 21st, Friday. It is the winter solstice. It is the shortest day of the year, and it's going to get dark early, so it's good. We have some things to bet on. Throw another log on the fire, pop up some popcorn. Hey man, let's go make some money tonight. First thing I'm taking a look at. By the way, don't forget to like and subscribe. You know the drill. Give me your comments. Let me know what you're playing. Let me know whether you agree or disagree with these picks, and let me know, of course, picks of your own. I want to know who's getting down on what. We've had some cappers hit some good stuff lately. I love it. Keep it coming. And good times. So, and shout outs coming at the end. I got 2 days worth of shout outs, so stick around for that. All right, here we go. First stat. Okay, there we go. No scratch. It was not a pick. No pick. Ah, here we go. Shout out to Seinfeld, everybody. This is in the world of the NBA, the Indiana Pacers heading to the Big Apple to take on the Brooklyn Nets. I'm taking a look at the total here, but it's probably not the way you think. If you're following in the NBA, you know, Indiana has been on a heck of an under run lately. They have hit the under in 12 straight games. Brooklyn, well, they just rang up a rousing total of 96 points versus Chicago. So, what's the play here? Going to take the over, kids. Going to try to make a hero play after 12 straight unders for Indiana. I'm going to take the over 211. Brooklyn is hot, man. They've won 7 straight up and 8 against the number. And in those 7 straight up wins, they've averaged 117.8 points per game. At home, during that winning streak, in those 4 games, they've averaged 122.5. They're hot. They're scoring a ton. The Nets D, not great at home, giving up 114.8 points per game at home. I think this 211, I think it's too low. I think the market is over-adjusted to Indiana's under streak, as it has to do, because people are going to keep pounding that under. So they take that number. I think we're in a buy mode as far as the Indiana over goes. I like the Indiana Brooklyn over 211. Next, staying in the NBA, the Minnesota Timberwolves heading down to the Mission City to take on the San Antonio Spurs. Spurs are -4. You know what? This is a bad spot for the T-Wolves. They've lost 5 of their last 6 and 4 of their last 6 against the spread. San Antonio, meanwhile, has been hot, winning and covering 6 of their last 7 by an average margin of, not a misprint, 25.8 points per game in those victories. That is a ton, and they are pouring it on, everybody. Minnesota, 5-9 against the spread on the road. San Antonio at home, 11-6 against the number. And by the way, after a stunning defeat to Minnesota in November by 39 points, San Antonio is out for revenge. Hey, how are they in revenge games? They're 13-1 this season. Give me the Spurs. Lay those 4. No problem. We're good. All right, last game is coming from college basketball. The Ole Miss Rebels taking on the Middle Tennessee State University Blue Raiders. That is down there in Nashville. You know what? These two teams, 2 ends of the spectrum. Middle Tennessee State's 3-8 straight up on the season, but they are 0-9 against the number. Ole Miss, on the other hand, 9-1 straight up. 8-2 straight up, and 9-1 against the number. Away from home, the Blue Raiders shoot just 38% and a dreadful 21.8% from beyond the arc. In the meantime, Ole Miss shoots 50.6 from the field and 37.7 from downtown. They hold opponents just 42.3% from the field and 30.9 from beyond the arc. This is not going to be a pretty game for the Blue Raiders. Give me the Ole Miss Rebels to roll, everybody. All right, so that's my 3 picks for the day. Excuse me. I got to take a drink about halfway through here. All right, so these are the shout-outs. And we were having technical difficulties last night, so we didn't get the shout-outs after the Ohio game, so we're going to start with those. Eric and Juan, they hit the over with us on the, they hit the Ohio Bobcats with us. Josh hit the under. Good play, Josh. Another Eric hit a 2-teamer with Ohio and the under. And Scotty wrote our picks with Virginia last night as he got down on the Cavaliers minus 9.5. They covered up, no problem. Brian and Eric and I all hit the Spurs. We were talking about that game, even because it had gone from +1 to -3. But these guys, in true form, showed no fear, jumped right in with both feet, and the Spurs won by, I believe, 32 points. Just beat the hell out of them. Break the bookie had a nice. He had the hit the Houston Rockets over, and he also hit the Toledo Rockets. Well, he hit every team named Rockets last night, and he hit the Toledo Rockets in the college. Good job, Break. Eric made 3 picks. This is a different Eric, and he hit Marshall, the Clippers, and Miami. Man, I hope you played those as a 3-teamer, brother. That's a nice little payday. A little 5-1 for your trouble. Karen, damn it, Karen, you missed your teaser by 1 point. She had Ohio, and no problem there, but she also had under 58. Or excuse me, that was the game tonight. I'm sorry, my bad. We're starting the games tonight. That was the Marshall game. She had Marshall, which came in no problem, but she had the under. The number, she must have got it at 52, even though I'd seen it at 51 all day long, 51.5. But she got her teaser down at 50. No, I'm sorry, 51. 57 was the teaser. 58 was the number. Everybody confused now? She missed her teaser by 1. Should have stopped there. Marshall Mathers, you know what? I like this guy. He laid out a great case today for USF. He gave me like 4 or 5 comments, brought up a lot of great points, made a case calmly, rationally, and unfortunately, he was exactly wrong. But I'm not giving him a hard time at all. I'm giving him a shout out because it just as easily could have gone his way. And anytime you want to disagree with me, I love it. I don't care one bit. I have no ego in this game. If you're a sports bettor and you're a handicapper, that sport keeps you humble right there. So anytime you disagree with me, let me know why. And my only rule, let me know before the game. Don't let me know afterwards, all right? Keep them coming, Marshall. I hope you check us out some more. Give us some more thoughts on the picks. Shane and Super Cisco, they rode Marshall with us tonight. And Popular Fortnite, he was all over that Marshall over. Faded me on that one. And I thought that game was going to stay under, especially after the weather got bad. But even though the wind did have an effect, there were not many punts, not a ton of field goals. But the defenses couldn't step up on 3rd and 4th down and get off the field. So, yeah, ended up going over. Good call, Pop Fortnite. And G from the 562. By the way, that's part of the old 310 in Cali there. I can remember when, the 310 and the 323, and now it's the 562. Anywho, G from 562 hit the Duke. And Scott, I got to give Scott a special shout out because he let me know that on his sheet he couldn't get down on the Yale bet. Hey Scott, good deal. Yale couldn't get it done. They totally bombed in the first half and ended up coming up I think 3.5 points short of covering there for the whole game. So as I told him, sometimes the best bets are the ones you don't get an opportunity to make. So well done, brother. Hopefully we'll just give you ones that you can make from now on and that actually win. And last of all, shout out to my man Durham. He was talking to me at halftime during the Duke game, and when your name is Durham, probably going to be a Duke fan. And he was like, I'm ready to say Duke's not a top 5 team. They can't shoot from outside. I'm like, all right, brother, I know. It doesn't look good right now, but we still got another half of basketball. Anything can happen, and you know what? It did. Duke, being down at halftime, went on a run, ended up covering the 9.5, and we all go to bed happy. So that's the shout-outs. Keep them coming, everybody. You know the drill. Like and subscribe, all that stuff. And we'll give you 3 good picks tonight. We had a little bowl game action going on. So, yeah, hopefully we're all in the black right now and get you cashed out on these 3. You know the drill. You can join me and a bunch of other people around here as we head back to the window. Take care, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Got a big bowl Saturday coming, and we'll look forward to seeing you then. Take care. Good luck tonight.